r/askreddit, what is something that will anger a whole fan base? I will say that the voice acting in anime today is leagues better than what was in the 90s. Of course, that still does not mean it is good. Whatever the Raiders do during the draft this weekend. Whatever the New York Football Jets do, ever. LMAO. K-pop sucks. Another correct opinion. Agreed. The Last Airbender movie is amazing. Oof, you win. I almost downvoted out of sheer instinct. There was no The Last Airbender movie. Last season of Game of Thrones. Yeah. Amazing rip tracks material. Pack it up boys, we are done here. I have to agree. Attack of the Clones was when Star Wars peaked. I hate you, Anakin. That's amateur hour. You want to really piss off Star Wars fans. Every Star Wars movie is shit compared to the best one, The Rise of Skywalker. No one liked that movie. Attack of the Clones was when Star Trek peaked. One more light is average, some of y'all are just saying that BC Chester's dead. Rihanna seems done with music. Avril Lavigne does not look the same as she did in 2002 or 2007, she looks like every other 30-something. One More Light is actually one of my favorite albums. Chester's death probably makes me hang on to it a bit more, but it doesn't change the fact that I thought it was pretty good. Somehow Palpatine came back, or whatever the hell he says. I don't agree. I'm a fan of Game of Thrones and I hated season 5 onwards, not just season 8. Somehow, Palpatine returned. Hailey Bieber. I was thinking anything Hailey Bieber or Selena Gomez related. Metroid is a boy. Yup, and I'll add that Zelda wears green and carries the Master Sword around. Excuse you, meteoroids are asexual. You're thinking of Samus, the young boy who's the villain of Metroid. Anime is cartoon. Trump is a criminal. Please, keep it to a fan base and not a cult. All modern pop music sucks. Yes, that includes Beyonce. Edit, yes, by modern I meant the post-Napster era, so the last 23 years. Laughed out loud and completely agree. I just agree with this. We're considering Beyonce modern. She peaked back in the 2000s, my god. Anytime someone brings up all the rule changes that kept Tom Brady healthy, and in the league for YAAI longer than the QBS from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Jar Jar Binks. Pathfinder is unnecessarily complicated and dense. Let's just play 5e instead. Pathfinder meta puts me to sleep. I miss the old days. Hey, if you really want to do something cool, dual class to mage at level 7 or 9. Nowadays it's, okay, first you want 1 dip of Scaled Fist Monk, then you want 4 levels of Vivisectionist, then you want... I'm like, fellas, I used to play a single class fighter and liked it. Neither is as fun as 40. Cartoons are for children. / insulted invaders imfan noises / extremely insulted owl house, amphibia, Shira, and tangled the series noises. / liking the last season of Game of Thrones. FTFY. Primal showing extreme violence in detail. / sad hentai noises / AMD is way better than Intel. Given the abject truth of this statement, it's even funnier that it will piss off so many fanboys. Every time I decide to upgrade my hardware I do some window shopping online and inevitably wind up saying, huh? Oh yeah, I guess Intel makes stuff too. Marvel fans aren't smart enough to get Batman vs Superman. Saying I can't wait for the new Harry Potter series. I bet it has better actors. You're not Gryffindor, you're 26. Add to that J.K. Rowling is a literary genius, she's created a fantasy world even better than Tolkien to anger a whole lot of other people. LeBron and GT, Kobe. I really like the reboot, the writers have been doing some really great things with the canon and the new cast is terrific. Or, Jordan and GT, LeBron. Jazz is bland and boring. The Star Wars franchise is overall okay, at best. Harry Potter actually isn't that great. Star Trek Picard has surpassed TNG. It's true. The Walking Dead sucked and Negan should have taken out Rick Grimes when he had the chance. It was more walking than the Lord of the Rings movies. The only development was their calf muscles. Negan's arch was the best arch. There was no greater villain, No greater hero, and he was the best actor on the show. Rick who? The Klingon shot first. If everyone hates the new Harry Potter, as much as they claim they will, I'm going to be saying this a lot. Backslash laughs at 2 fanbases backslash. You adore Meghan and Harry. Or, they annoy the hell out of you. Harry Maguire. I like that cartoon, Death Note. Anime is just the Japanese term for cartoon, so this isn't really offensive. Now if you call it a kids show. League of Legends is overrated. I'm fairly sure League players know League sucks. Calling Beyonce or Taylor Swift overrated. Marvel's UCM ain't good no more. I'm a Marvel fan. Harry Potter is overrated and plagiarized from previous works of other writers. Anime acting is unrealistic and bad. Taylor Swift is an awful person and fake as hell. Nah, you don't even have to go that far. You only need to say you don't like her music, and they're at your throat. What Disney did to the Star Wars trilogies.